everyone, my name is Shambhavi and welcome back to my channel Fun with Data Science. So our today's topic of discussion is types of error in Python. So today we are going to discuss syntax error, logical error, and we are going to see that how to comment a line in a Python code. So we are going to deal with the errors and I'm going to tell you a basic type of error that what are the basic type of error which you can get in your code and how to deal with them and how to detect that what is the error. So let's get started for that. Firstly, let's see that what is a syntax error with a definition. That syntax error are the most basic type of errors. They arise when the Python parser is unable to understand a line of code. Most syntax errors are typos, incorrect indentation, or incorrect arguments. This is the basic definition of syntax error. So now let's check out the example for syntax error. In the first code where you see syntax error, there's an error in your program. An indent does not match any outer indentation level. So how to see that what is the error in the first one? Let's check that the program is written while, after that if is used, elif is used, after that else. This is fine. But remember one thing that in Python, in case of else if, we do not write else if here, we use elif in Python. Else if is for C and C++. In Python, we use elif. So in the first one, we see that when we write if, after that we have a indentation. Indentation means the gap. In Python, when we write a program, after that a 4-line gap, a 4- gap is given. After that elif. So here elif must be in a contact in a line where if and else are situated. So if you do this elif in a line for if and else in the middle, that where if and else are written, there also then only you write elif, then this code will run. And this is the way that how we detect that what is the error. So it was telling that an indent does not match any outer indentation level. So just understand from this line that indentation level is wrong. So check all the indentations of your program. Now in the second example, we have if 2 is equal to 3, print hello, else if 2 equal to. So there are many errors that if there are in the print hello, there are not 4 indentations. After that, else if is not used, elif is used in Python, and that's all. This is the only error in this program. So it was telling that syntax error, end of line while scanning is string literal. So basically it was telling that you have to use elif in place of else if. Now moving towards the logical error. So logical errors occur when there is a little fault in the logic or the structure of the program. So basically you will not get an error that end of line or indentation level. Your code will run, but you will not get a proper and a desired output whatever you want. So let's check out this with an example. That here a code was written, and in that the user has to enter the first value and the second value. So user entered the first value as 5 and the second value as 3. And the program wanted to tell out the sum for 5 plus 3. So the sum for 5 plus 3 is 8, but here the output is the sum is 0. So this is basically called the logical errors, that in the logic there must be any error. Because of that you are not getting your required output. Now in the second example, we have a long code for the scores. So here it is written that Anna scores 80 in her test. However, when she puts her score into the program, it displays a C grade and not the expected B grade. So now let's check it out that in the first we have if score greater than 50, print C. It is fine. Elif is score greater than 75, print B. After that, elif is score greater than 85, print A. So the B grade should be should come as an output, but why it is not coming? C grade is coming because here we have not given a proper condition. So in the first line where there is written that if score is greater than 50, there we should write if score greater than 50 or score less than 65 or 70, then print C. After that, if score greater than 75 and less than 85, then you should print B. And in the third, it should be written if elif score greater than 85, print A. In the last, there is no need to give the condition because it will the maximum marks would be entered 100 only. So it will automatically run for that. But in the above two, there is a use to maintain and used to write or use for of the operators of that are logical operators, logical and logical or. I have already told about these two operators in my previous video, and the link for the same is mentioned in the description box. You can go and check it out if you don't know about the logical operators. So this is the way that how we detect the errors in our